They say the holy water's watered down, and this town's lost its faith. Our colors will fade eventually, so if our time is running out, day after day, we'll make the mundane our masterpiece. Oh my, oh my love. I take one look at you, you're taking me out of the ordinary. I want you laying me down till we're dead and buried on the edge of your knife, staying drunk on your vibe. The angels up in the clouds are jealous knowing we found something so out of the ordinary. You got me kissing the ground of your sanctuary. Shatter me with your touch, oh Lord, return me to dust. The angels up in the clouds are jealous knowing we found hopeless hallelujah on this side of heaven's gate. Oh, my life, how do ya breathe and take my breath away? Oh, my, you're taking me out of the ordinary. I want you laying me down.
Don't touch my hair too much. Yeah, don't touch the hair. Yeah, don't touch the hair. Oh my god, this feels so good.
The angels up in the clouds are jealous knowing we found something so out of the ordinary. You got me kissing the ground in the sanctuary. Shatter me with your touch, oh Lord, return me to dust. The angels up in the clouds are jealous knowing we found something so heavenly, higher than ecstasy. Whenever you're next to me, oh my found.
Wise men say only fools rush in, but I can't help falling in love with you. Oh, shall I stay? Would it be a sin? Oh, if I can't help falling in love with you. Like a river flows surely to the sea, darling, so it goes. Some things are meant to be. Take my hand, take my whole life too. Oh, for I can't help falling in love with you.
Good afternoon, everybody. I know for a fact that Rob and Giovana are so overjoyed to have every single one of you here. So, marriage. A daunting task for any couple. Loving someone so much that you can sit there and say, we should be together forever. And then involving the government and, making it official and throwing a party with a whole bunch of cool people, you guys, to commemorate the whole thing. It's all based on this feeling, unquantifiable, immeasurable, and just this visceral reaction in your brain that makes you say, I want to do the rest of my life with this person. I want to start with a favorite quote of mine. Some of you might have heard it. True love is the soul's recognition of its counterpoint in another. And I think that you guys have found your counterpoints. Giovana and Rob met at Nanuet High School about 10 years ago in a hallway. Instant sparks, the kind of stuff you see in a movie. He was with someone else, of course. She was pining because this is a romantic comedy. And it wasn't until much later that they actually officially got together, because love always finds a way. And a lot in the world has changed since then. It's been a whole decade. Gosh, it's about time you proposed, bro. These two amazing people have lived through it all. So many moments where they could have said, this is too hard, or I can't do this. But they never did. Which gives me the confidence that you both will prosper and persevere as a married couple. You both have seen each other grow, and you grew up alongside each other. And you guys function as a unit, a team, and a family. Going forward, remember to overlook the trivial fights, the annoyances, and really hone into the wonderful things about one another. Reassure each other even if it feels silly. Because I promise it does go a long way. Remember to find happiness in self first. Then amplify that happiness together, like the loudest sound system you ever heard. It won't ever be easy, but it will always be interesting. And you'll always have each other. Confide, trust, and believe in one another, and I'm more than sure that your marriage will be incredible and that your love will continue to blossom. Now the bride and the groom have some vows to say to one another. Sorry, guys, give me 1 second. Of course. Yeah. Just please stand forward.
Rob. Oh, maybe this way. Rob, I've imagined this moment so many times, but nothing compares to standing here with you, ready to begin the rest of our lives. Today, I become your wife, and deep in my heart, I know this is exactly where I'm meant to be, right here with you. After 10 incredible years together, nothing in life has ever felt as right as this. With every year, my love for you has only deepened, and knowing I get to spend forever with you is more than I'll ever be able to put into words. Loving you has been the easiest, most natural thing I've ever done. From the moment we reconnected, everything just clicked. You've been my support, my laughter, and the one who fills my heart. No amount of time with you will ever feel like enough, but I promise to treasure every second we have together. Even as a little girl, I dreamed of this day, a wedding filled with love, surrounded by my favorite people, but little Giovanna could have never imagined someone as perfect for me as you. You've given me a love I didn't even know was possible. There's never been a moment when I couldn't come to you. You've always listened without judgment, accepted me as I am, and held space with patience and love. I love the way you look at me like I'm your whole world, and how you know exactly when I need one of your perfect hugs on a hard day. I love being with you, even if we're doing nothing at all. There's no one I'd rather spend my time with. Whether we're just sitting together, rapping to our favorite Eminem songs, or trying out new protein bars, it's the simple things with you that make every moment special. I watched you be the best cat dad to our 2 fur babies, and I know you'll be the most incredible father to our future children. If they're anything like you, they'll be kind, funny, and full of light. And I promise to be the best mother I can be for the little family we create together. It's in the little things, the snacks you sneak, your goofy dance moves that somehow always makes me smile, the way you chase me around the house and hide just to scare me. Then I'm reminded how lucky I am to love you. I promise to love you on the good days and on the hard ones, because it's in the everyday moments that I fall for you again and again. I promise to be present, not just in the big, beautiful moments, but in the quiet, simple ones too. I'll love every version of you and grow with you. And when we're old, I'll still be by your side, choosing you, making sure we age like fine wine. Loving you has changed me. I've grown, learned, and become more myself because of you. No matter what life brings, I will always choose you. This lifetime will never be enough, but I'll spend every moment loving you with my whole heart. Your smile, your eyes, the way you make me feel seen and safe, those are just some of the reasons I fall for you every day. You're not just the love of my life, you're my soulmate, the one my heart was always searching for. If I had 1,000 lifetimes, I'd spend every one searching for you just to fall in love with you all over again. I love you always. Love you.
My turn, huh? Let's see. All right. All right, let's see. Giovana, that incredible body. Oh, wait. that was for later. Wrong page, sorry. Okay. So 10 years. A whole decade. And I know what you're thinking. Feels a little rushed, right? Can I make it higher? It's all right. Okay, seriously though. 10 years it's pretty amazing, isn't it? Standing here today feels inevitable. The perfect destination after this wild, winding, sometimes bumpy road we've traveled together. People say things like, I've loved you since the moment I met you, and while I definitely thought you were gorgeous from day one, let's be honest. Real love, it's more than just a feeling. It isn't just a lightning bolt. It's 1,000 small choices. It's showing up. It's navigating storms together and choosing each other again, again, and again. We didn't just fall into this. We really built this, brick by brick. And there were times when things were really tough. Times when walking away might have seemed easier. But you didn't. You really saw me. All of me. The good and the bad, the guy just figuring things out, the guy making so many mistakes, and the guy who was just trying. And still you stayed. You've witnessed every version of me, and that's perhaps the most profound gift of finding your person. The freedom to be your authentic self, not just the highlight reel, but the bloopers too. The beautiful thing is, you didn't just allow me to be my true self. You showed me that my authentic self wasn't just acceptable, but deeply, completely lovable. You know, it's funny, when I think back to when we first started spending time together, we were both just beautiful messes. You were so anxious you couldn't leave the house. I was so anxious I could barely leave my house to be with another anxious person in their house. And for the few who knew me back then, you'd know nothing was really going well in my life. And the irony is, if somebody today told me they met someone in that exact same situation, I'd think, red flag, two broken people thinking they're going to fix each other. But as we really grew together, I realized we weren't broken during those hard times. We were just becoming these two people standing here today, people I'm proud of and people I love. People who kept whispering, I'm still here through every challenge. And look what we built. Something really extraordinary. Something so special that you'll kiss my neck like you kiss our cat. A barrage of just 100 to 200 kisses until I have to lick your nose to make you stop. But every single time, and even when it gets annoying, I always feel a giant wave of gratitude. To be loved so deeply for so long is a gift that most people don't experience. And through all our adventures, you make my life infinitely better. You laugh at my objectively terrible jokes. You hide around the corner to scare me back after I inevitably scare you first. You leave little love notes for me when you go out. You run around giggling when I chase you. And your laugh, that laugh, is really the soundtrack I want playing for the rest of my life. Every time I hear it, I'm reminded how much I love you. And a lot of people talk about memories they made when they started dating or maybe a few years in, but what I find much more impressive is how even now, 10 years in, I still have these breathtaking moments where everything stops and I'm struck by how deeply I love you. Remember that restaurant in Mexico we visited 5 times in a week? We just bought 30 packets of cat food that we'd spend hours distributing to all the stray cats every night. And there I was with a backpack full of cat food, thinking, if I get robbed right now, wow, would they be disappointed. But then, I looked at you as you sat across from me in that beautiful green dress. And I don't know if you remember, but I suddenly started to become really sad. I started tearing up because it hit me that someday life will bring pain. Someday I might not be able to sit with you like this. You might be sick, I might be sick, and we will have to take care of each other and watch each other really struggle. But after that brief flash of fear came something stronger, absolute certainty. Because facing those inevitable hardships without you, unthinkable. But facing them with you, being your shelter, and having you as mine, that isn't a burden, Giovana. It's the greatest privilege I could ever know. And that really is the definition of us, a real home. It's not a place, it's a person. Because out of the 11,000 days I've been alive, my absolute favorites are the 3,795 I spent with you, minus a few. So today, before everyone who loves us, I make these promises. Not to complete you, but to celebrate who you are while standing beside you. To make you laugh, especially when life tries to make you cry. To walk with you through every ordinary Tuesday and every extraordinary Wednesday for the rest of our lives. So when the world feels too heavy, look for my shoulder. When life feels uncertain, let me be your home. And when everything feels just a little bit too loud, I'll be your pocket of quiet in all the chaos. So Giovana, my partner, my best friend, my home. Loving you has been like hearing a melody I've always known. I love you beyond what words can capture. Let's do this together.
We don't feel the need to draw this out. This is all a formality. But we all love you very much. So, Do you, Giovanna, take Rob to be your lawfully wedded husband in sickness and in health, for richer or poorer, till death do you part?
I do.
Do you, Rob, take Giovanna in sickness and in health, for richer or poorer, until death do you part?
Of course.
Okay.
Please. By the power vested in me by the state of New Jersey, I now pronounce you husband and wife. You may kiss the bride.
You're still the one I run to, the one that I belong to. You're still the one I want for life. You're still the one that I love, the only one I dream of. You're still the one I kiss goodnight. You're still the one. You're still the one I run to, the one that I belong to. You're still the one I want for life. Oh yeah, you're still the one that I love, the only one I dream of. You're still the one I kiss goodnight. The way you'd play with me like a child. Will you still love me when I'm no longer young and beautiful? Will you still love me when I got nothing but my aching soul? I know you will, I know you will, I know that you will. Will you still love me when I'm no longer beautiful? I've seen the world lit it up as my stage now.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome here to the beautiful Grand. As we are getting ready to join two beautiful families right here on this dance floor. Before we get this party started, how's everybody feeling out here tonight? You guys feeling good? This side of the room has been dripping. I like that. How are we feeling over here? Clap those hands, make some noise. Let's get excited. We're here to celebrate for your bride and groom. My name is Michael, alongside Joey and Nick. We are a mystical entertainment group. Anything you want to hear tonight, come up and let us know. But for right now, focus your attention to the doorway, as it is time to introduce some very important people. So up first, ladies and gentlemen, round of applause for the parents of your beautiful bride. Clap those hands for Lourdes and Rocco Giampietro. Up next, introducing the parents of our handsome groom. Clap those hands for Karen May and John Mara. One more time, ladies and gentlemen, round of applause for the parents of the groom, the parents of the bride, and the members of our bridal party. At this time, we need everybody to get up out of those chairs. So, get on your feet, get on your feet. Because the reason we are all here for tonight is about to be introduced. So I want you guys to clap those hands and make some noise, as it is my honor to introduce to you, for the first time as husband and wife, the new Mr. and Mrs. Robert and Giovana and one more time, ladies and gentlemen, big round of applause out there for your beautiful bride and your handsome groom, Giovana and Robert. Clap those hands.
I found a love for me. Darling, just dive right in. Follow my lead. Well, I found a girl, beautiful and sweet. Well, I never knew you were the someone waiting for me. 'Cause we were just kids when we fell in love, not knowing what it was. I will not give you up this time. Darling, just kiss me slow. Your heart is all I own, and in your eyes you're holding mine. Baby, I'm dancing in the dark, you between my arms, barefoot on the grass, listening to our favorite song. When you said you looked a mess, I whispered underneath my breath, but you heard it. Darling, you look perfect tonight. Well, I found a woman stronger than anyone I know. She shares my dreams. I hope that someday I'll share her home. I found a love to carry more than just my secrets, to carry love, to carry children of our own. We are still kids, but we're so in love, fighting against all odds. I know we'll be alright.
One more time, ladies and gentlemen, big round of applause out there. Clap those hands and make some noise for your beautiful bride and your handsome groom, Giovana and Robert. Come on, clap those hands out there.
Ho sognato vestita d'argento e un angelo sceso dal cielo, e domani vestita di velo a quattro mi porta a sposare, le campane che suonano a festa e la gioia di chi vivo bene. Papà, tu ho vinto l'oro tema, i ricordi più belli di te. Lauretta mia, ti vado, la sera dalla canta papà, la voce trema dalle
and the handsome Rocco. Clap those hands.
When it's not always raining, there'll be days like this. When there's no one complaining, there'll be days like this. Everything falls into place like the flick of a switch. Well, my mama told me there'll be days like this. When you don't need to worry, there'll be days like this. When the one's in a hurry, there'll be days like this. When you don't get betrayed by that old Judas curse. Oh, my mama told me there'll be days like this. When you don't need an answer, there'll be days like this. When you don't need a chance, there'll be days like this. When all the parts of the puzzle start to look like they fit, and I must remember there'll be days like this.
One more time, ladies and gentlemen, big round of applause out there for your handsome groom and his beautiful mother, Karen.
On me for all the truth that you made to see, for all the joy you brought to my life, for all the wrong that you made right, for every dream you made come true, for all the love I found in you. I'll be forever thankful, baby. You're the one who held me up, never let me fall. You're the one who saw me through it all. You were my strength when I was weak. You were my voice when I couldn't speak. You were my eyes when I couldn't see. You saw the best there was in me, lifted me up when I couldn't reach. You gave me faith 'cause you believe I'm everything I am because you loved me.
One more time, ladies and gentlemen, big round of applause out there for your beautiful bride.
So usually at these weddings, I have a task. And the task is to acknowledge the parents of the bride and the groom. So I'd like to do that tonight, and I'm going to start out with someone who's not here, Robert's birth mother, Kim. Because if without Kim, she was wise and generous and made sure that we got Robert 30-something years ago. We got Robert when he was 36 hours old. So I'd like to acknowledge Kim for being that generous and allowing us to have Robert. And then my wife, Karen, who's Robert's friend and confidant, and my wife is a great communicator. So I want to acknowledge my wife, Karen. The Gianpietros, Rocco and Lourdes, they raised a beautiful, generous daughter, and my son gets to marry her today. But they did more than that. About 9 or 10 years ago, they welcomed Robert into their home, and he lived with them for a while and lived with them off and on for over the last 9 or 10 years. And what they did, Robert grew up he was the only child. I have a daughter, and she was there lots of times, but basically he was all by himself. And all of a sudden he found himself in a menagerie of all of Giovana's family. All of Giovana's family. And I thank you for doing that. he's thriving in that environment. So thank you. And there's one other person that I'd like to acknowledge tonight, and that's Giovana's grandmother, Amor. She was there for the engagement, but was unable to make it to the wedding. So I'd like you all to stand up, please. Get a glass in your hand or a bottle. And I'd like to propose a toast to the spirit of Amor, to Amor. Thank you.
Now, my husband is very generous, and he forgot himself as one of those parents, so I just felt I needed to get up and acknowledge him. And so what I would just say is that my husband taught Robert how to be a man, and he taught him how to be vulnerable also, and a sweetheart. So thank you, John, for giving Robert that.
Hello, everyone. I'm Kristen, Giovana's maid of honor, and I'm beyond honored to be here celebrating Giovana and Rob. For those who don't know me, I've been lucky enough to call Giovana my best friend for over 5 years. She's the sweetest, kindest person you'll ever meet, with a warmth that makes everyone feel instantly welcome. Giovana and I had so many things in common, it's like we were destined to be best friends. Even though I moved 1,000 miles away, our friendship has only gotten stronger. We're still always there for each other, no matter the distance. We've shared countless memories, from powering through long work days to unforgettable nights out, going on vacations, and attending concerts together. One time, we went to see Justin Bieber in Newark, and being too cheap to buy merchandise from the vendors, we decided to hunt down the street sellers for deals on t-shirts. Looking back, that most likely wasn't the brightest idea, but we were determined. Meanwhile, Gio was in pain, trying so hard to keep walking in those heels she insisted on wearing, just so we can score those shirts, and we got the deal we were looking for. Another epic moment was at the bowling alley, where we ordered a fishbowl Long Island iced tea, already a wild choice. But Gio, in her classic brilliance, decided it needed a twist and poured an entire margarita into it. We sipped that toxic mix, bowled like amateurs, and had such a great time. But the next day, let's just say we're moving in slow motion. Giovana, your sweetness makes every moment brighter, and Rob, you're the perfect match for her beautiful heart. Your love is genuine, warm, and inspires everyone around you. With that being said, Gio, you mean the world to me as a friend. You're my person, my rock, and the one I can always count on. I can't wait to see what your future holds, and I'm very grateful to be able to be here by your side. You mean a lot to me, and I can't imagine life without you. Seeing you so happy with Rob fills my heart with joy, knowing you're starting this beautiful journey with someone who cherishes you as much as I do. So let's all raise our glasses and cheers for the newlyweds, Mr. and Mrs. Maymara. Congratulations.
Hi, everyone. So yeah, I'm Allison, Robert's sister, and it's my honor to say his best man. I'm also the mother of two of today's beautiful bridesmaids, Stella and Maeve. And super excitingly, I'm thrilled to introduce myself for the first time as the brand new sister-in-law of Giovana Maymara. This wedding season has been full of so many highlights for me, from meeting Giovana's big, warm, welcoming family to our epic bachelor party weekend, to having the honor of standing beside my brother earlier today as he made his vows. But the thing I've been most excited about is this chance right now to embarrass Robert, to talk about Robert. When tiny little newborn Robert was placed in my arms for the first time, it was, still is, one of the best days of my life. I was 14 years old when he was born, And he was absolutely the most adorable baby boy that still to this day I've ever seen. So I was smitten. I lived with my mom during the week and would come to our dad's on the weekends. And little toddler Robert would greet me at the door, usually in his diaper, sometimes in a pirate hat, and almost always wearing one sock on only one foot. Still does, yep, yeah. He couldn't say Allison yet, so when he saw me at the door, he'd beam and say, yeah, yeah. It was the best. Rob has always been sweet. He has the biggest heart of anybody I know. When he was around 7 or 8, for my birthday, he went to a Hallmark card store, and do you remember this? With his own money, he bought me a little plaque that had been made for Valentine's Day, for you to give to your Valentine. But he gave this to me, his 22-year-old sister, and the plaque was all about how much the recipient was cherished and adored. It's never been hard for Robert to tell people he loves them, and it's never challenged his masculinity to wear his heart on his sleeve. Whew. But this big heart doesn't mean Robert is a pushover. In nursery school, his teachers called him the union representative, because if one of his buddies was being disciplined, even if Robert had nothing to do with it, his little justice radar would go up and he'd get right into the middle of whatever was happening and argue with the teacher on his friend's behalf. As many people here will back me up on, Robert's ability to argue a point is legendary and exhausting. And that was true even when he was 3 or 4 years old, but the teachers, as we all do, loved him anyway, because how can you not love a tiny little kiddo who's trying to advocate for his friends? As he's grown up through his teens and 20s, these personality traits of sweetness, loyalty, and a relentless drive to point out BS and get the people around him to think, these traits have only intensified. And as his big sister, I've always been so proud of Robert's big heart and huge capacity to think for himself, but I've also worried about him for the same reasons. I know he looks like a GQ model. That is, if GQ did editorials about how fashionable it is to wear only black sweatsuits and your girlfriend, fiance, wife's tiny mismatched socks. But a handsome face doesn't guarantee that you'll find someone who will see your soul, appreciate your mind, and be your cheerleader through both dark times and victorious ones. But after years of watching this relationship unfold, I no longer worry, because it's clear that with Giovana, Robert did find a person like that, a woman who truly sees him and has his back, who loves him when he graduates top of his class in nursing school and immediately gets a fantastic job, and who loves him, that's good. And who loves him when instead of getting rid of a chipmunk infestation in the house, Rob feeds and names the chipmunks. For 10 years, I've seen Giovana be exactly the same devoted, loving partner to Rob in hard times as in good ones. And I've seen that Robert is just as much Giovana's rock in return, truly seeing her, supporting her, and loving her. If you think about it, the traditional wedding vows are a cheat sheet for how to do this thing you two have embarked on today, in sickness and in health, for richer and for poorer, expectation and reality. Robert and Giovana, keep doing what you're doing, be exactly who you are, be each other's home. Even though, Giovana, I'm sorry, but that home is going to have so many feral rescued animals. I love you both. Cheers to the Maymaras.
One more time, ladies and gentlemen, round of applause for our best woman.
We don't even
like a dream to me that somehow came true. I know tomorrow will still be the same. 'Cause we've got a life of love that won't ever change. And every day, love me your own special way. Melt all my heart away with a smile. Take time to tell me you really care, and we'll share tomorrow
All right, all my beautiful couples, join us out here. All my beautiful couples, join us out here on the dance floor. Come on. All my lovely couples, join us right out here for the rest of this song.
something I can't explain. Just the things that you do. If you get lonely, hold me and take a second to give to me that magic you make. Every day, love me your own special way. Melt all my heart away with a smile. Take time to tell me you really care, and we'll spend tomorrow together.
Let's go, baby. Dance floor's open for the rest of the night. Celebrating for the new Mr. and Mrs. Rivera.
that nasty, that good stuff. Let me tell you what we gon' do to you. Just two, I'm gon' undress you. Then we gonna go 3 and 3. You gon' undress me. Then we gonna go 4 and 4. We gon' freak some more. Everybody!